This is Boxing Talk 8576. I just got done watching the Manny Pacquiao versus Jeff Horn fight. I didn't watch it yesterday. I didn't have time in my schedule to really watch the fight, sit down and watch the fight. But I don't see I don't see the uproar. I know a lot of people say it was a upset. I didn't see an upset. I seen that Jeff Horn was the busier fighter. He was throwing combinations. He was at times, a lot of times in the fight, walking Pacquiao down. I did think Pacquiao did some good things. I thought Pacquiao landed some hard shots, some of his signature hard, straight left hands. He was landing some hooks on the inside occasionally. But shoot, I mean, I thought Jeff Horn won at least 8-4. I mean, I don't see what everybody's talking about, man. I thought Pacquiao. I thought it was a robbery when Pacquiao fought Bradley the first time, but this fight was not a robbery, man. This this fight was. I thought Pacquiao had a chance to get him out of there in the ninth round. Jeff Horn, he looked like he was tired, and Pacquiao was landing some hard punches. Even after the round, the referee came to Jeff Horn corner and told him to show him something, or he's going to stop the fight. But I don't see what people see. I think a lot of these people, and then it's people on Twitter and stuff. They were saying that Deion Sanders and them and all these guys were saying that it was a robbery, but they look. I mean, you can't look at the name. You have to look at the fight. And looking at the fight, Jeff Horn was busier coming forward. He was more aggressive. I mean, in most of the rounds. I mean, I don't see how people could say it was a robbery. I mean, you got to sit back. You got to sit down and look at the fight, man. Without, I thought the commentary was subpar because Joe Tessitore, he was saying like Pacquiao was like dominating the fight, like, and Pacquiao was not dominating the fight, man. I mean, he had some good rounds up in there. He had some signature Pacquiao rounds, but it wasn't enough to me. It was. This is a telling fight for me for Pacquiao. That Pacquiao need to retire, man. He didn't look as energetic. He looked energetic like every other round. He was looking energetic, but I'm used to seeing Pacquiao energetic through the whole fight, and Pacquiao like he was getting tired. I don't never remember seeing a fight when Pacquiao looked tired. He looked lethargic. Uh, he looked old. I mean, hey man, Pacquiao had a good career, man. It's time to pass the torch on to these new guys. To me it's a good thing that Jeff Horn won, man, because it solidifies, man. It put the stake in it. It allows these young fighters to come up and do what they see what they're gonna do, man. It's good to see some new faces. Jeff Horn got a new he's a new face in boxing now. I think if Terence Crawford beats Indago, which will be a fairly tough fight, but I still got Terence Crawford winning that fight. I think Jeff Horn would be the first fight for Terence Crawford. He will be the first fight that Terence Crawford fight at welterweight will be Jeff Horn. Mark my words. If if I think Bob Arum finna put Jeff Horn, I don't know if Jeff Horn signed with Bob Arum. I think he is, but if he is, I I, I can see Bob Arum putting him on a shelf or having him fight a fighter that really can't do anything with him to save him for Terence Crawford, so Terence Crawford can have his first fight at 147 pounds against Jeff Horn. But it's guys calling out Jeff Horn. Earl Spence called out Jeff Horn, called him food, and I think Jeff Horn is a pretty good fighter. I mean, the first 4 or 5 rounds, he was punching with some nice power. He was moving. He's a pretty good mover. He moved with purpose. He don't run in the ring. He was giving Pacquiao angles. To me, with his footwork, he out Pacquiao with the footwork. And Pacquiao looked, his timing was off. He couldn't catch Jeff Horn with the punches he wanted to catch him with. I think Jeff Horn is a decent fighter. I never seen Jeff Horn fight until he fought Pacquiao. I didn't have a chance to go back and look at none of his earlier fights, but he's a pretty decent fighter, man. I mean, I would like to see him fight all these other welterweights as well. But this is Boxing Talk 8576. I'm out.